Hey guys, so I'm back to round 2 and I want to show you two replays which actually managed to use Pike's rather well, I think. So first one, it's Macedon against Epirus. Epirus got really good build against Pikes. So he has two levies, one Italian swordsman, kinda same on this flank. Then he has three Sun Knights, one Italian sword in the center. So yeah, three Italian swords, four levies, and then three Sun Knights. Then he has three Tarantines, he has two Mercenary Italian Cav, and then four Thessalian Cav, and Hellenic Crow Cav Gen. To be honest, I probably would have dropped one Illyrian Levy and just replace these Italian Cavs with Thessalians, but that's just me. And for my build, I have 4 Torque Swords, 1 Slinger because I just didn't have any money left, then 4 Pikemen, 3 Thessalians, 1 Aspis Companion Cav, 1 Companion Cav, and then 3 Mercenary Thracian Cav. And basically the strategy is to engage first with the Torque Swords, then charging the pikes, activate pike phalanx, then pull back the Torque Swords, support the Cav fight in my rear, maybe try to get some charges, but yeah, I think the Thracian Cav will largely be useless, same as the Slingers. And I can only hope that I'll get good charges on his Cav, and that the Aspis Companion Cav will be able to deal with the Meteor Cav. But yeah, let's see what will happen. So the Tarantines are going to start skirmishing. I have no idea why these two cows are here though. Maybe to bait me? To get overly aggressive with the Threshing Cow so he can get a couple of Javolis and my cow and well kill half of my men. And since this skirm engagement is disadvantageous for me, I'm going to start threshing. He's pulling away. Well, sort of. And what he should do is just not engage the center until he has outflanked me. Like, for example, these Illyrian levies, I have come like right here and put some Thessalians here and just charge the Thessalians and the levies here. Do the same thing over here, but maybe with the Italian Cav. Charge me in the rear with the Tarantine Cav. Due to the mass of the Tarantine Cav, they probably destroy the Thracian Cav. And then maybe engage the front. At the moment, I'm just baiting him by just charging me. Although it wasn't really that good of a bait. Because the Torque Swords actually didn't expand their Javolis. So let's see, this Cav didn't lose anything, this Cav lost 8 men, this Cav lost 1 and 4, and that's definitely not good enough. In the perfect situation, they would have lost like 10 to 15 units each if I managed to pull the Javolis, but that didn't really happen. And now the Illyrian levies are joining in. I have no idea why he's charging here. He should be charging my Cav. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's a bit late with the Cav. And I'm a bit late with pulling back the Torque Swords. And here, I don't know what my pikes are doing. They kinda bugged, I guess. And my general is in trouble because he's fighting like 3 cav units. The Aspis will do well, I think. This cap got bugged. Yeah. The charge got stopped by their own man. So the Hellenic Crow cap general is losing quite a bit of men. They will get a rather nice charge here though. Together with a Thessalian calf. And yeah, so these two units will die very fast. The Skirm calf actually is getting kills on the Thessalian calf. Yeah, I may have charged them without them getting the charge. And I can see here some Thessalian calf which probably yeah, their charge probably got stopped by the Illyrian levies. So kinda lucky there. The pikes will just kill a lot of these cav units if they stay in the fight. But yeah, as you can see, they're killing a lot of cav. Now Illyrian levies are starting to rout, but the pikes without infantry support are just really vulnerable. And the companion calf, I have no idea how they got so much kills. I mean, so many kills. Aspis companions did well too. So yeah, somehow I managed to destroy his calf. Maybe because of the pikes, they killed like at least 60 calves. So now I'm going to rearrange the pikes. The Italian swords are charging, but they're charging in a really oh, sorry about that, really weird direction. So they kind of charge the front, not the flank. But yeah, my general 3 chevrons, damn, will now die most likely. But pikes will destroy the calf. And I don't know why the Samnites are charging the front of the pikes. I guess because of the levies. I tried to stop these guys from retreating with the Aspis companions, but can't really do much with only 9 guys. Guess I killed a couple of them. So the Torque swords routed. These pikes with 70 men might rout soon. That would be really bad. Okay, they stabilized. If they died here, I don't think I could have even stand a chance of winning. But now, even though the balance of power is really against me, I don't think it's that bad. I have these Torque swords which will kill the Italian swords, and I have 3 pikes. He has like 5 infantry, but it's not that bad, I think. And a lot of these infantry are barely in the fight. For example, these Cillian levies. So I was kinda lucky here. The Italian swords died and I can just kite these Sunlight Warriors. And as you can see, I'm kinda managing to cover my pikes. Managing to turn around in time here. So the Italian swords are probably dead. Maybe the levies as well. Yeah, they died. Now these guys should die as well. Yeah. Okay. So it's 3 Samnites against 3 pikemen and the depleted Torque swords. Oh, this was bad though. Okay, now it's 2 against 3. I mean 2 pikes against 3 Sun Knights. Now these Sun Knights routed. Okay, let's see, 77 and 56. So he's trying to escape from my pikes, but I can just charge him. And he can't really escape, he can't do anything. And if he chooses to stay in combat, I'll just use phalanx and just kill him. And I might even recharge him with the other pike, unit. But he should have stayed in the fight. Because here he's just losing the unit for nothing, basically. I think he didn't realize that some knights are really slow and pikes are relatively fast because it's heavy against very heavy. So some knights can't really outrun pikemen. Even though pikemen should be slow as fuck, they're not really. And 210 kills on the pikes, that's rather nice. But yeah, whatever he does here, there's no way he win. So to make it more interesting, I'll just pop back this pikeman to see what will happen. And he kinda got an okayish engagement by attacking me kinda on the side and rear. But yeah, not good enough. So let's see. His cav didn't do much of anything. I was really surprised by that. Yeah, I guess it was a good idea to bring the Auspice Companion, but yeah, the Threshing Cav getting a lot more kills than I thought. I thought they would get like 10 kills and die. One of the Thessalians do experience, that's great, but the biggest surprise I think is the Companion Cav Gen. Since his gen only has 90 kills and 1 chevron. And this Pike with 2 experience and 200 kills. But yeah, I think pretty much all my Pikes did well. This Pikeman I think routed early in the battle with 60 or 70 men, so they couldn't really do much. Still killed 40 men though, so that's okay, I guess. But yeah, even the Torque Swords doing pretty well. Which was also strange since they got charged by Tessens and then got charged by some knights and Eternal Swords. But yeah, let me show you the other game. Yeah, so in this game I'm playing as Athens against Iceni. And this time I have much less cav but more infantry and some skirmishers. But I don't think this good build against a Cine. I think having at least some citizen cav is better, because then you can deny charges, you can kill the veteran riders. With the 13 calves, you can't really do much. Maybe until late game. Oh, except harassing, but yeah. I'm kinda too lazy to do that, as you can see. So, I'm going to start the engagement. And this here was a gamble, because he could have sort of separated my pikes and my torque swords, but luckily he the same player decided to just blow up, and this is actually so good for me because now I can just kill both of these units in the pikes. which was yeah, pretty nice. The problem here is what do I do about these 3 units and this period and then this guy, because I can't really charge them with the Tarntines. Maybe I can charge them with the general, maybe with the Thracian Warriors, but he's just going to charge my Thracian Warriors, so yeah. It's good that I managed sort of to run away, but yeah, this unit sort of decide to fight in melee by themselves, so I had to save them. Charge the veteran riders with the Hippeas, and we'll probably kill them off. But yeah, I can't really do much about these units. Like, I don't have any other units to match them. So only 17 kills on the Torok swords. Managing to turn around just in time to kill some veteran riders. And this caveat is most likely dead here. So the general went through the gap and now probably is going to kill the Thracian warriors. My general is almost dead. Actually, isn't he already dead? Let me see. Yeah, he's already dead. Yeah. Too bad, but yeah, this battle is not really going well for me. I think this flank was the worst, since there were 2 additional chosen swordband, against which I couldn't really do much since I didn't really have any units. But here it's going well. I'm managing to sandwich the chosen swordband, sort of. At least they turned around in time, so yeah, it's going pretty well. I think I won this flank decisively, while he won this flank decisively, and I think I won the center as well because of the pikes. But this pike unit is not doing well. I'm desperately trying to eliminate this pocket of resistance before the rest of Iceni can kill me. And here is the biggest point in the battle. Let me show you why. So he's charging the pikeman with the general, and look at what happens now. Look at how fast I turn around. And this in slow motion, by the way. So, yep. And I think this won me the battle actually, because I managed to trap the general with infantry, with Tarantines, with pretty much everything I have. And now the general cannot escape. General recently died, which means I can easily run these units. Because I think the penalty was minus 15 to base morale. So these slingers only have 10 base morale. So I'm going to push through here, get to the Britain skirmishers. The general, poor general, got only like 50 kills. Yeah, Chosen Sword bound to get destroyed by the pikes. I even have more pikes here and more swords. So yeah, it's pretty much a GG at this point. So yeah, you can see the kills on the pikes. It's a lot. And it's even more than the Chon swordband. But the problem with the pikes is that you need some infantry to support and tank for them. But if you have that and the infantries are expensive, like the Torque swords, then you don't really have any units to cover up the flanks. And this is the biggest weakness of these kinds of builds. If you get outflanked, you just lose. Like, there's no chance of victory. So you need to engage the center as fast as possible. Otherwise, you just lose. And if you don't support the pikes with anything, they will just be useless because it's so easy to ignore them and to kite them and to run away from them. Like, you can just ignore them till the end of the battle, and they can't really be aggressive enough by themselves since they'll just die um, to pretty much most units. But if they're support enough, you can see in these battles what they can do. One other problem with them is that they're really unpredictable and inconsistent. Yeah, I think that's the main word for them, inconsistent. Because in one game you saw what they did to the General Vicini, but in others, like they just they turn their back to the enemy, like they focus the flank of the unit. Yeah, it just really bad when it happens, and it can really easy lose you the battle. So it kind of sucks when it happens. I think it depends on the engagement. Like, if you get the perfect engagement, you can just turn them around as you will. Like, you can just turn them around in a second, like I did uh with the general. But yeah, it's definitely not easy to use spike builds. But I hope this video helped you out. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.